because I am full of them. Every time I commentate, I say something, and then there will be carnage. I feel like Kelsbrook, who, hoping you're still in the chat, you seem to be like a Nico Rosberg and taking pictures with cars, and they do terribly. Every time you hashtag a driver, they seem to have some sort of bad luck. Hopefully Levi can keep up this consistency on the hard tyres. Daniel on the soft tyres down in P20. See Master Chief now burning ERS. He's going to look to make the move on Nearly Psycho. Nearly Psycho gives him the room. Let's go into third person. And will it be a simple move? And slots it behind the Alpine driver. Good move from Master Chief there. And good knowledge and driving from Nearly Psycho, because you don't want to be going too wide down into turn number 9. You can see Crazy Ghost has moved up into the lead of this race. And Michael is very close now to Aston Martin driver. Almost broke DRS actually. Crazy Ghost, of course, will get, you can see on the mini-map, well, you can't see on the mini-map because there's a massive train in the way, but the detection zone is into the corner, the penultimate corner, sorry. Washed a little bit wide there from the curb, Bagman, but he has closed up on the top 10 on them hard tyres, so the crossover might potentially be around now. I reckon the mediums are probably on about 30-40% tyre wear, and look at the straight line speed difference. Bit tentative to go through Bagman, but he should comfortably get the move done before turn number 9, and you can see EG slots in behind the Williams driver. Ooh, a little bit of a wiggle on the exit curve there. But Bagwan now up into the top 10. Joining his Patriot Tier 6 reserve, Christian. Holding his own in P8. Ooh, a little bit wide there. Arrow is pushing to try and not get out of DRS of Crazy Ghost, but I feel like this exit here might be the nail in the coffin. You can see 9.5 tenths. Dave Dyke with the first track limit penalty of the race. 8 laps in, which is pretty good going for these guys. But you can see it's going to be close. Will it be DRS or no DRS for Arrow? It looks like he has lost out to DRS. Obviously pushed back in a bit of DRS usage, but that's now going to draw him back to S. Michael. Let's see if S. Michael will think about getting the move done to Willow DRS, and Levi has got a 3-second penalty. The commentator's curse starts right now. And Arrow's actually managed to get back into DRS, so Crazy Ghost might not have had the best turn 11 and 12 there. You can see now Arrow straight back into DRS. So a bit unfortunate for the likes of Michael and Levi and Master Chief, Psycho and Brewdog all hanging in there. Still the top 9 within DRS of the leader. See Daniel, who has been put down by a few people's predictions as the Drivers' Championship main contender, is now about to be lapped on lap number 9. No words, but Arrow must have had a terrible sector 1. Look at the gap now, 1.7. This should be easy pickings for S. Michael. Maybe even Master Chief if they both get a move on. See Arrow very low on DRS, ERS, sorry, in none mode, and he might even get done by Alpine as well, and that is 2 moves completed before turn number 9, and Arrow is not going to have. I thought he was going to have a terrible exit, but nearly Psycho has an even worse one. But down to P4 for the Aston Martin driver. So what turned out to be a great start. Not so dominant now. Master Chief and S. Michael both through on lap number 9, and now it's a bit of an uphill mountain to climb to get back into DRS of Crazy Ghost. Master Chief has actually lost out to DRS to S. Michael, as S. Michael has not a great exit. There's moves, all sorts going back there. As Levi makes a pit stop, so he does look to be going for the 2-stop, Levi. Pitting from hards to mediums on lap 10. And let me tell you now, those mediums won't be going another 19 laps. So that is a certified 2-stop for the Mercedes driver. He's taken a leaf out of Jumpy Painter's book. Let's see what he can do now on these mediums. Crazy Ghost leads this race, lap number 10. 2-second gap to second place S. Michael, who is now looking to get overtaken by Master Chief. This seems to be the spot to overtake at the moment. Down into turn number 9 and 10. A little bit washed by there, Master Chief. Christian also picked up a 3-second track limit warning. Mike P and NMX Ice One going tooth for nail. But, Ice One doesn't have the most ideal of exits out of turn 10. You can see both Bag 1 and Score have got past PG, both now in the top 10. And Bag 1 might even get back into DRS of Christian. So Ice One does peel into the pits on lap number 9. Oh, and that is a moment for Christian. And that's him in the wall. And that is from the lead pack to P11. And I'm going to assume some front wing damage. That is the front left end plate missing as well. So that is not great for the Red Bull driver. He's done well to stick in the lead pack, but that now should warrant a pit stop. And the undercut might help him a little bit, but does have some work to do now as Mike P is closing in through turn number 10. Being behind someone with wing damage is not ideal through this corner, and looking to make the move done easy peasy and up to P11 for the Aston Martin driver. Just going to see if anyone will react to the pit stops that have already happened. Master Chief stays out, and I pretty much guarantee everyone else will as well. Bit of a wiggle from S. Michael on the exit of the final corner there. So PG reacts in P10, so that should be onto the hard tyres now. Christian with a 10-second penalty, and that is his race pretty much over now, as Michael does run a little bit wide. Daniel with a 3 seconds, and there's a few guys in the pits now for their potentially first or second pit stop. You can see Master Chief has closed that gap from 1.9 to 1.5 in a matter of 2 seconds actually. These tyres will now be screaming around the 60% mark. So pit stops should be happening either this lap or the lap after, I assume. Let's see if anyone reacts. None at all. Lap 13 it is then. Dave with another track limits penalty. The 2V Cup guys in 14th, 15th Obviously both just pit. Braden on a set of mediums. Ice1 making the moves on them fresh hards. And Crazy Ghost seems to be really good through sector 1. See that gap now 1.6 back up to 2 seconds. So 4 tenths gained back. And there's now a few splits in the pack. Arrow lost DRS to Michael. And Nearly Psycho will be looking to capitalise on that. He's now going to close up to the Aston Martin. You don't want to be too close because the dirty air is disgusting through turn 9 and 10. And you can see he's already chopped back half a second. And Brewdog and Blitz Hyper are very close behind as well. A little bit of a lock up there from Blitz Hyper. Back one is now within DRS of Blitz Hyper as they all peel off into the pits. There might be a few, well, there's hopefully, because obviously Crazy Ghost and Blitz Hyper are teammates. Hopefully there won't be too much of a hold up for Blitz Hyper. Let's have a look. His teammate is out, but obviously there's sometimes a bit of a delay with the pit crew. Not too much of a delay, so it shouldn't hold him up too much. You can see now the top 9. Sorry, 3rd to 10th, give or take. You see Levi now through. Oh, there's a bit of a moment there between Arrow and Levi as they make a bit of contact. And obviously you have to give priority to the cars coming, well, cars on the track already. That can be a bit of a pinch point into turn number 1 from the guys leaving the pits. Arrow now down to P10 on the fresh tyres. Has been overtaken by PG. Hopefully he hasn't got any damage, but he does have Blitz Hyper for company, and he'll be looking to get past very, very soon. And already you can see with a full ERS tank, he's going to look to get the move done, but Arrow is burning very much as well. Will Blitz think about it into turn number 9? It's now or never, and he thinks better to just back off. He's now going to burn. And will he go for it down into turn number 11? He is going to go for it. Down the inside into the braking zone. And Arrow tries to hold it around the outside. They both just about stay on track. But Blitz does get the move done up into P10. You can see up top, Crazy Ghost is now a 2.6 second gap between himself and Master Chief. Michael and Levi both got 3 second track limit warnings. But obviously Levi will have to make another pit stop. Nearly Psycho is not very happy because obviously he's dropped out of the train for the lead of this race. Bag 1 and Score yet to pit. Bag 1 leading this race. Score in P2 of course. Obviously they are yet to pit. 4.5 seconds behind though. Crazy Ghost, who has already pit. See Michael now looking to get the move done. They're going to be side by side down into turn number 9 and swoops around the outside. It's a great move from Michael, but Master Chief is not going to let that go very easily. And with the DRS, Michael does comfortably get past up into P4, but of course he does have that 3 seconds to his name. So provisional P or net P4 for Master Chief as this moves behind Levi. And need I speak anymore? Commentator's curse once again. Score peels off into the pits. A bit wide for Levi, and he's going to trundle back to the pits, either for his second pit stop. There we go. Apologies Jumpy, and apologies Kelsbrook. Sakir, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the VCAP guys, but they are still there. Realistically, NMX Ice1 is only 5 seconds off the lead, guys. And anything can happen up there. Braden is also there as well. Obviously, first to 12th on the new point system, score points here in Revolution, so still points. That's Crazy Ghost, the net lead of this race. 3 second penalty. And if Master Chief can keep it clean and close up and overtake Michael, this could have a P1 written all over it. Brewdog has dropped back as well from Master Chief. It's now 5 seconds the gap. Has both Ferraris for company, as well as Blitz and Arrow, of course. Jumpy is going to have a mental breakdown. It's not what you like to hear. But as proven from quali, this is pretty close up the top. I say that despite Arrow having a very dominant lap. A couple of mistakes have cost him, but obviously he did have that contact with Levi as he did come out the pits, which has not helped him at all. That's cost him at least 5 seconds. So that would have been around where Master Chief is right now, give or take. Bag one still holding out potentially for a safety car. I have no idea, but 17 laps, there surely should be a pit stop on this lap. As the guys who have pit, as I am in game chat now, apologies if you can hear me, I'll go back into a party. There we go. Bit of a wiggle from Bag one as I resume. Should be a pit stop now, Bag one surely. As you can see, he's a bit tentative into the pits, and Daniel has retired from the session as well. And Bag one, no. 10-second penalty to his name from speeding in the pit lane. And let's see if leaving it a lap has caused him to get overtaken by Score. Of course, it won't matter too much now because he now does have 10 seconds to his name. Of course, Score and Martin. You can see that's hopefully they can get through this very cleanly. And I just realised that that is the AI of Daniel, and what is going on back there? Let's have a yellow flag, that is Arrow. Martin's on the grass. What is going on? Martin has a moment, loses a bit of an end plate. Hopefully Arrow doesn't have damage, that's good. Michael going for a move into 10, 9 and 10. Psycho gets past Brewdog. Blitz is right there and closing as well. Brewdog doesn't have much to play with in terms of ERS. And that is Blitz Hyper going through up into P5. That is 2 positions down in 2 corners for Brewdog. Still within the mix though. Of course, those top 2 have 3 seconds to their name. I will definitely probably lose my 6th championship fight again, Jumpy Painter, thank you for that. But we are on lap number 19 now. Crazy Ghost leads this race with a 4.7 second gap between himself and Michael. Obviously Michael 3 seconds to his name as well, but does have Master Chief for company. These guys were in a DRS change from 1st down to 9th in this first stint. You can see they've broken up a little bit now with the mix of strategies. And of course, a few racing incidents along the way. Master Chief hanging on in there, saving his ERS. Looking for that moment to strike on the Red Bull. You can see Michael down to 25% ERS, Master Chief on 80%. He is nearly out of DRS. He should have it through this final corner, yep. Let's ride on board with Blitz, who has nearly Psycho for company. Michael set the fastest lap with a 19.9. That'll be an extra point to his name. Psycho and Hyper have nearly lost touch with Brewdog, but Psycho has drained his ERS by quite a bit. Blitz Hyper has saved up a fair bit as well. Brewdog has a lot to his name as well. keep an eye on the scorer arrow gap at the moment, because obviously scorer in bag 1 on the ultimate strategy from hard to medium instead of medium to hard. It would have been really interesting to see how Levi got on with the 2-stop. Obviously hasn't worked out too well for him as Master Chief and Michael side by side through turn 9 and 10. Michael manages to get the bragging rights. Nearly Psycho. It's all going on. All going for moves through turn 9 and 10. Nearly Psycho gets the bragging rights as well as Michael as well. Bag 1 and Scorter going tooth and nail too. Kelston, I salute you down in P18 for sticking on in there. There could be a safety car, you never know. But I don't think there has been a safety car in any of the races as Martin peels off into the pits for his second stop. I don't think there has been a safety car in any of the 6 races in round 1. Master Chief, attempt number 2, and he gets the move comfortably done before turn 9. Oh, as Master Chief says hello to the wall. Let's hype with a purple sector 2. Bit of a wiggle on turn number 10 exit. There's gained quite a lot of ground on Psycho, even after. Oh, as he does run wide, and that ground that he's just gained has all just gone down the plug off. Yellow flag. There's a V-carb. It's not a V-carb, it's Christian. What's going on there? What has happened to Christian? He was right in the mix. And then now has wing damage. Both have plates missing. NMX on the back of Mike. Obviously Mike has the fresher tyres. Let's have a little bit of a penalty update as well. That is completely the wrong one. See Arrow going from E1 PG as well. Crazy Ghost and Mike with 3 seconds. Bag 1 of course with that speed in the pit lane penalty 10 seconds. And Mike NMX with a 3. Christian with speeding and the track limits with a 13. And Dave Dyke with the 2 track limits 3 seconds. Ashton going past Christian as Christian has pulled off into the pits. Let's get back to the tyres. Just want to direct your attention to the gap between P1 and P2. Obviously Crazy Ghost has 3 seconds to his name. Master Chief is hovering around the 4 seconds but keeps teetering on to the 3.877s. So with about 7 laps to go. Who knows? You never know. Obviously Michael isn't going to let that position go at all. But he does have 3 seconds to his name as well, so he'll have to clear Master Chief and then get 3 seconds on top of that as NMX Ice One peels off to the pits. This battle for P4 is heating up as well. Nearly Psycho, Blitz Hyper and Brewdog all still within DRS of each other. Nearly Psycho looking to get the move done, and they're going to go side by side before. So every time a car goes side by side through turn 9, I get a mini heart attack. Because Tier 1 proved that that is a pretty difficult thing to do. Tier 5 seems to be doing a better job than Tier 1. Not going to lie. See up the top there, Michael was overtaking Master Chief, and that's cost them guys half a second. It's now 4.5 between themselves and Crazy Ghost. And by the lap, as the laps go on, looks like it's a pretty comfortable win for Crazy Ghost as it stands. Brewdog keeping himself to himself, letting these two battle. And they try and pick them off on one of the final laps of the race. As nearly Psycho gets the 3 seconds he did not want. And as it stands, that will mean he's down to P6 and will finish there. Of course, losing 3 seconds as Blitz Hyper now overtakes him to put the nails in the coffin. Bit of a wiggle through turn 9 and 10. And Psycho runs wide as well. It's running out of ERS, sorry. Less than 10% down to non-ERS mode to harvest a bit more through this sector 3. See, as we go over the detection zone, the gap, oh, he's run wide as well. The gap is over a second, so he shouldn't have DRS now, nearly Psycho. And they can see he doesn't, so Brewdog will be rubbing his hands together. Ready to collect that P5, of course, on track. See now 3.4 the gap between Michael and Crazy Ghost. Michael actually getting away from Master Chief a little bit. You can see he's used a lot more ERS than Master Chief. Master Chief has a lot in his tank, just under 70%, runs a bit wide. That will be not what he's wanted at all. He will get the DRS because he was in within 1 second before the straight. But potentially might not have it as we start lap number 26, but he's managed to claw the gap back down to 0.7 of a second. Michael making inroads though, 3.3 now the gap. You can see Brewdog right on the back of nearly Psycho as well. DRS enabled, but won't have the straight line speed to get the move done down into turn number 11. See, Blitz Hyper has already cleared nearly Psycho by 2 seconds. And might even look to close down for that podium position on Master Chief. But with the time left in the race, I very much doubt it. You never know. Braden scoring the final point of this race as it stands. Looking to get past Mike P, who's on 11 lap old mediums. Might even get the move done before turn number 1. And comfortably does as well. Slots in front of Mike P, and Mike P breaks a little bit late, has to lock up to take avoidant action. That is P11 for the V-Cub driver. And nearly game over for both of them, as Mike P does manage to get on the brakes in time. Brewdog now very close and in fact overtaking nearly Psycho up into P5. We have a yellow flag in sector 3. That I believe is the Red Bull of Christian. As he peels off into the pits, it's not been the ideal second or third stint for Christian. He did do very well in stint number 1, of course, in that DRS train as PG picks up a 3-second penalty. And that is game over for the Red Bull driver. Very, very valiant effort though, nonetheless. So we have 3 laps remaining now. Crazy Ghost on the limit through turn number 2, narrowly avoiding the wall. You can see the gap is slowly closing, but I don't think it is going to be enough for Michael. Of course, you've got to remember, now I think about it, of course, these are 3-second penalties. And at the moment, let's change the gap from interval to leader. It's 3.3 between Master Chief and Crazy Ghost. So if it stays like this, Master Chief could get the win through penalties. So he's definitely going to be wanting to stay in that gap and keeping it clean. Let's quickly check on the, where are we, Master Chief, few lap times. So he's picked up 4 warnings, but doesn't have a penalty. I'm going to guess 1 or maybe one of them was contact and one of them was crossing the pit line. pit exit line, so that might be why. You know, you can see Crazy Ghost must have had a terrible mistake because the gap. Crazy Ghost pits from the lead of this race. Crazy Ghost pits. Is this a Ferrari strategy? What's going on? He didn't have wing damage. 14 lap old hards. That wouldn't have been a puncher. And that's just basically handed the win to Master Chief if he can keep it clean. Let's quickly go back to gap. Let's go interval instead of leader. I can't believe that. Why is Crazy Ghost pit? I have no words. I mean, he's still going to get a fairly decent position, top 10 position at least. He was in the run for the win. He'd have definitely got a podium. Michael now has got to force Master Chief into a mistake to get him a warning. And that's going to be very difficult being in front. It's with the gap. Oh, Crazy Ghost left. He disconnected. I didn't see that. You can see at the bottom there, he's just joined the session again. Oh, that is gutting. What? Oh, no. That has gone from a guaranteed win to EA ruining his race. Crazy Ghost, that is a win in my books. That's why the gap was closing so much. But we are on the final lap of round number 1 here in Tier 5 Revolution. And Crazy Ghost has pit once again. Jesus. But final lap, lap number 29. S. Michael leads this race but does have a 3-second penalty to his name. Master Chief looks like he's going to win this race, but anything could happen, as proven in Tier 4 and Tier number 1. Blitz Hyper comfortably got 3rd position as it stands, Brewdog P4. But will Master Chief manage to get the move done on S. Michael on track, or will he just play it safe? Doesn't need to make any erratic moves. Some people prefer to get the move done on track. He is burning, but I don't think it'll be enough. He does break a little bit late. But as they come through the final corners to round off round number 1, it is Michael that will take the win on track. He has had a very good race. Same with Master Chief, both very consistent, bit of a wiggle out the corner. It will be Michael that crosses the line, but it will be Master Chief who wins the opening round for Revolution Tier 5. Great race from the Alpine driver Michael in P2, and a great race from Blitz Hyper despite some of the moments, but it does get him a podium spot. Brewdog went a bit under the radar there, but a great result for the McLaren driver P4, P5 for Nearly Psycho Arrow, despite having a few moments with Levi and, well, a few moments to say the least. P6 for the Aston Martin driver. Scorer on the alternate strategy, P7, and despite the 10-second penalty, Bagwan bags himself a P9. PG split the 2 alternate strategies there in the Ferrari P8. Braden clawing it back for a top 10 finish, and Crazy Ghost, despite the pit stops and the antics, P11, and Mike P gets the final points position for Aston Martin. Bit of an eventful race. It was a consistent drive from the guys in the first stint. Obviously, like I mentioned, the top 9 in the DRS train. It was Master Chief who come out on top. Will score the full points for round number 1 and will lead this championship going into round 2. German dominance on the podium there, split by the Irish. Let's take a look at the results. Once again, Master Chief, as I mentioned, P1, great result for him. Michael splitting the 2 Germans in P2, Blitz Hyper P3, Brewdog, bit of English up there in P4, Nearly Psycho P5, Arrow P6, Gorta P7, PG P8. And that might mean they should be up there for the constructors. Ferrari, off the top of my head, I can't tell with the maths, and of course there might be steward results that can change positions. You can see that Bag 1, Braden, Crazy Ghost, and Mike P round off the points playing positions. There we go. That was round 1, the season opener for tier number 5. Make sure you tune in next week for round 2, which is around Interlagos, the Brazilian Grand Prix. Make sure you stick around for then. Have a good evening, guys. See ya.